Hello, welcome to my next video. This time I will tell you a little about how important sound in rock music is. I will tell you about factors that influence the sound of electric guitar and drums. Later in the lecture, I will share a fragment of my composition recorded in two different recording studios. First, in my professional studio, and another in a cheap amateur studio. Now I will comment these passages. The first is better, even though I recorded it on a cheap Maiden KZ guitar for around 150 bucks. The drums in this fragment were sampled according to the Sonor samples. Bass guitar was recorded live. The second fragment is a bit weaker, even though I used the Jackson Mark Morton guitar, signed model of the guitarist of Lamb of God. The drums sound much weaker because a completely different set of Tama drums was used. The cymbals, including the hi-hat and the ride, were not played exactly as in the first recording, and additionally the line of bass was reproduced from the samples. Except the things which I mentioned, the second fragment of I Have Madness in My Song has a bad mix, too rough. If you're listening this in a player like VLC media player, my proposition is to make softer, more matted mix for listening. To sum up, in order to get the right sound in rock composition, we must consider the following things. What sound of band we want to approach in our music? What equipment or budget for this equipment do you have? How do you choose to record individual instruments? Whether it will be microphoning or a given instrument, sampling or recording directly to the mixing console. When choosing instruments or equipment, don't look at its price. From my experience, I know that it's not worth buying a cheaper instrument at the moment that does not meet your expectation in terms of sound. It's better to raise money for a satisfactory equipment and save yourself unnecessary disappointments. In this way, you will have the equipment that meets your expectation within about 2-5 years, and there will be no need to sell the wrong gear. And that's all for now, and remember to look on my official website www.emusic.pl.